Taurus, welcome into your reading for the week. We're reading for the third week of February. Welcome in. I feel like last week, guys, there's been a big change. After I got done doing everybody's reading last week with the whole collective, I noticed almost everybody had major arcanas in their reading. I was like, holy shit, the whole collective is being shifted right now. A lot of you are transitioning out of whatever was last year and going into this new life or this new partnership or this new situation. I think all of the heavens were here on earth trying to shift us all around. And it's so funny because before I started doing your reading, because I try to meditate on you guys, I'm like, what am I going to see here for Taurus? It's like, I love following your journey because it's like seriously self-entertaining. I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen? I get so excited. Let's see what's going on. There's a couple dynamic situations going on right now. I feel like I can't wait to see what Scorpio reading is going to be like. I can't wait to see what Aries reading is going to be like. Who else had such fascinating situations going on? Leo looks interesting too. I'm not going to lie. But overall, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to do Taurus. Let's see what's going on here. And the only placement I have in my chart with Taurus is my Venus. That's it. Oop. Let's see what's going on. All right. Very good. So, overall theme, interesting. Wow. Is coming in from out of the cold. So if some of you guys have been feeling abandoned, you're no longer feeling that way. Others of you, if you've been in a financial crunch, that's no more. It's starting to turn around because the fives are always temporary, guys. Okay, even in the upright position, the abandonment and the financial crunch, it's always temporary. It doesn't stay here forever. And now we see that we're coming into the other side of this. Some of you were working on a new side hustle or a craft here, and now you're finally seeing something coming through. So if somebody here felt like they were a starving artist, you're finally seeing some kind of coin coming in. But let me see what else is going on back here, because this is going to be the overall theme for the week. Two of Swords, the Midget, Nine of Swords, the Devil, Temperance. Oh my God, here are all the major arcanas that I was telling you about last week. They're down here telling me about your past. So you emotionally detached or cut yourself off from somebody that you loved or loved you. Because King of Cups is back here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but that's somebody who's loving. Emotionally detached and walked away, right? Divine timing was at play. So Archangel Michael was on top of you already to begin with regarding that relationship because the devil stepped in. All right, somebody went in here and was listening to all the worst things that they could possibly think of. It's like the actor right before they go on stage. You're a fraud. You're not good enough. You're not going to make it. You're going to fall on your face. You're going to forget your lines. That's the devil. All right, that's what happens when this gets involved in your life. So you went in your head. Somebody here went in their head with Nine of Swords, stressing, freaking out at night, and then you started manifesting. And then you were torn between two things, two people, two positions, two situations, but you got yourself unstuck, thankfully. All right, these are energies I'm feeling off of you, what you recently suffered. And Page of Swords, so you kind of kept your eyes open. So if it was a person, you kept them in your orbit by keeping in touch with them via text messaging or, you chatting on social media. Others of you, this was you keeping an eye on something at work with colleagues, whatever it has. Knight of Swords. So communication started happening. Either you received this or you sent out a message that you wanted to work on this relationship or you wanted to work on this side hustle project thing that you're doing. And that, my friends, is what you call massive manifestors. You, Taurus. Manifesting, getting yourself fucking out of any shithole situation that you might have been in or somebody who put you there. It's you pulling yourselves out by yourselves. That's fantastic. What am I doing? All right, so let's see what the situation is here. The Sun and the Two of Pentacles. So this is just talking about juggling two situations, I guess, until you figure it out. But you're very happy in the meantime. You're very content. So maybe you're juggling two people, two jobs, main hustle, side hustle, something until you figure it out. What's going to make you more happy? That's the situation for the week. Now, The happiness thing will not end, I promise you, because you have 10 of Cups. You and somebody else here are going to be mutually happy. This isn't just you in your head. This is both of you. You both being happy with one another. All right? That's beautiful. What you don't see coming is the Page of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so there's somebody here that you invested time and energy with. If this is, your relationship, your marriage, somebody you had a commitment with, something where you invested time and energy. For some of you, it might have been unorthodox. So this is you living with a partner, but you're not married. You get it. Others of you, this is somebody that you invested time and energy in a commitment. And it's like this person's they're either younger than you or very immature. Some of you are having a child out of wedlock. Sorry, gonna say it, but you were with this person, like you invested time and energy. It can be either or. I'm gonna see when I clarify, but yeah, look at it. The Page is children. This is marriage. This is a child out of wedlock. Not necessarily. Others of you, this could be just talking about somebody that you were dealing with that's very immature, that can't handle a commitment or a relationship that you invested time and energy with. We'll see. We'll see when we clarify this, what that means to you. Your advice is the Six of Pentacles, Strength, and the High Priestess. All right. 2 major arcanas here out of the 3. You need to balance the scales here. This is either talking about financially, because you're giving way too fucking much, Taurus. I'm going to cut your hands off for you. Because you're beautiful souls. You're kind, loving, and giving. But, you can't do that no more. Because you see this beggar over here? Some of you, maybe it's reverse. Maybe somebody's been giving you and you haven't been giving anyone. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, in your advice position, it's talking about making it fair and balanced. Somebody texts you, you text them back. Somebody asks you out, you ask them out. If somebody, it's that give and take. Somebody buys you dinner, you buy them dinner. If it's a friend, basically you get it. You need to balance something out where it's not lopsided, where one of you is doing more than the other. And needing the strength and perseverance to stick through this situation or whatever this is, we'll clarify. High Priestess, not using your intuition. You need to use your intuition. Trust your gut. Trust what your gut is telling you. It's there for a reason. It's not going to betray you. All right? Some of you, I feel like this is you. That you guys, you can harness your inner psychic abilities. Some of you are prophetic through your dreams. Others of you, you could be clairaudient or clairvoyant or seers. That is part of your gifts. It's saying don't deny that part of you. Now, in your outcome, the 3 of Swords in reverse, you're healing from a broken heart. Something that hurt you profoundly, you're getting over it now. But what that means in the outcome, we'll see, because these are weekly readings and they shift week to week. We just read, with the tarot, the little nuances that you go through for the week. Now, let's see why you're coming in. Because look, you're coming in from out of the cold, and your outcome is the 3 of Swords in reverse. It's like you pulled the daggers out, and it's like it's starting to close. It's starting to heal. It's like you're in recovery mode. Now, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides for Taurus for the 3rd week. What's going on here? What is the Sun and the 2 of Pentacles? Yeah, the 10 of, wow, the 6 of Pentacles is here again. The 10 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Lately, guys, why am I seeing this? It doesn't have to be a fire sign. It's just somebody that's very passionate and you have a lot of chemistry with. Somebody that you find very attractive. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is here. All right? This person wants to collaborate with you. Work with you somehow, some way. Whether it's in a relationship or a job. To restore some kind of balance here with each other, because there was breadcrumbing in the past, and now they're like, I won't breadcrumb you anymore because you were doing all the work. Look at that. Look at all those wands on your back. In any regard, it's somebody here who be like, look, I got to offload some of these wands. This is a lot of responsibilities. These are burdens. So I don't know if somebody comes back to you or there's somebody additionally added into your life. It kind of stresses you out a little bit. It kind of, not that it gives you anxiety, it just becomes a little overwhelming, whatever this is. Some of you, it can be work related, because I would be remiss to say it's not, because this is all work. The Pentacles and Wands is work. All right, with the Two of Pentacles. Some of you are hustling a lot of shit, and it's exhausting. So I don't know if you're spreading yourself out thin, like work-wise, because this is somebody very tired, very burdened, trying to collaborate with the team there. But there is a little bit of bump in your salary, I feel, for some of you. And you're working with somebody here. That could be a fire sign, could be your boss. They've given you some kind of offer here, financially. It's like this new thing. They've given you this new position at work, this new project. It's something that you've got to learn to do anyway. So I don't know what that is. Leave me your comments down below. Others of you, if this is love related, this is you trying to juggle like a new energy into your life, and it just adds more of an overwhelming burden, but because this person wants to come in and collaborate with you. I don't see you in the head yet. I just see you dealing with it. It's what it feels like. It makes you happy, whatever this is, regardless. I mean, yeah, and that's what's coming towards you too, is happiness here. Go ahead and clarify the Ten of Cups, please, for Aquarius. Taurus, unless you're dealing with an Aquarius. I don't know why I would say that. I didn't even do an Aquarius reading. That was so random. The Knight of Coins. Yeah. I feel like whatever this is that you're doing or who you're dealing with, that's going to make you happy, because this is in the future position. It's like what's coming in towards you. Either this is work or love. But if you're working with a team and another person, you make each other happy. If this is a person that you're in a relationship, you make each other happy. But it's slow and steady. It's slow. So it makes you feel kind of comfortable, Taurus, and that's what makes you happy about it. It's like you realize the money's there, it's coming in if this is work related. If this is love related, you know this person's willing to work with you on the relationship, so slow and steady. So it kind of makes you feel sort of comfortable. Yeah. Look at this. Creative new project at work. Others of you, passionate new beginning with a little bit of boom boom. I mean, a lot of boom boom. In a relationship. And let me tell you something, guys. If this is a project that you're doing here with this this Knight of Wands here, and behind it, this is sex commitment. But this is the opportunity of something new. This is something that's more commitment worth. Now, again, if this is work-related and this is a creative new project, this is talking about your community. So it can be in your church. It can be in your, I don't know, book club. It could be at your job. You could be a musician. You could be a writer. You could be a photographer. This is your community, your forum. And this is who you're working with. So it could be a side thing that you're all doing. And it's slowly bringing you in money. But that's cool because it's a side thing. And you're happy in that community. So please place the energies how you perceive them to be, because this very well can also be a relationship where you're enjoying yourself with somebody here that seems to be committed. Wants to court you the orthodox way with the Hierophant upright. It's like they want to date you. They want to be with you. They want to have passion with you. They want to have sex with you. Then they want to go the typical route, become boyfriend, girlfriend, then move in and get married. They're doing things like the courtship way. That's what I'm trying to say. But that's new. So you get who I'm talking about. So it's very specific. I'm definitely talking about newish energy here. Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. What is all this? What is all this? Yeah, the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands. All right, so even though I think somebody here is holding on to you, or you are holding on to somebody, yeah, stalking too on top of it. They might have offered you something in the past. This person I'm talking about. Now, the cards that did come out here is the Six of Swords, which is moving on and away. Queen of Cups, this is you being in love. And the Seven of Cups, options. So, this is why I was feeling earlier that there is options here for you, Taurus. I don't feel like there's only just one. I feel like you're trying to decide who to be with here, because you've got opportunities. You have options here, and you're like, well, which cup is the right one, and which one is the one filled with shit? I don't want the shitty cup. I want the good cup. I want the cup filled with platinum. Give that to me. just, some of you could be dealing with a child here, maybe out of wedlock. Not a big deal. It's not saying anything else about that. Maybe that person is one of your options. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you want a child with this person out of wedlock. What do I know? But you're moving away from like where you felt like you were confused or you didn't know what was going on in your life. You're moving away from that. You're moving away from the confusion with the Seven of Cups, because you're understanding you have your options here, and you're trying to go with your heart is what you're doing, because these are the clarifiers. This is what is. This is just telling me what's going on in your head or what you're doing. It's giving me the backdrop. So you're investing energy and time in a situation where it feels unorthodox, not typical, not normal. But there is somebody here that's either younger than you or more immature than you. You're going with your heart. You're trying to decide what's right for you here, and you're moving away from a specific energy. I don't know if this is a particular person or just a situation that you leave altogether. So let's keep going, and the more cards we drop, the more we'll see. But you are energetically holding on to something. All right? And I feel like that is mostly you, Taurus, that you're holding on to something. I don't know what that is yet. We'll see. What's the Six of Pentacles, Strength, and the High Priestess? The Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. All right, so yeah, you're trying to persevere and remain focused. Well, you have to anyway, because now we're talking about your advice. Because Spirit's saying at the bottom of the deck you have the Chariot. Regardless of what's going on, it's all going to be positive. You might be nursing a broken heart, but you're going to be good to go. Just remain focused on your life, on your agenda, being practical, and the things that you need to do. Okay? And the way you're going to do that is by restoring balance, whether that's finances in your home or, the people that you deal with, where you're on equal footing, because you might not be. It feels like you've been given more and you've been receiving less, because you feel like you needed to take on that burden here with this Ten of Wands that I see here. But in your advice, they're like, you need to let go of the past. Regardless if you're going to be with that person or not, you got to let that go. All right? Because it's keeping you stuck in your head. And you don't want that, because you're reminiscing over the ending of something. And you need the strength here to persevere, to stop focusing on that, because it's keeping you stuck. All right? You need to think about better days. Having fun, going out with your friends, living life. For me, in this advice, yes, this could be talking about a reconciliation sometimes. It can be third party, but not in the advice. This is talking about dating, socializing, networking, going out, living your best life, your best dreams. And it's like you might have forgotten to do that. Because this can really hold somebody back. Look at these shit-ass energies, guys. Shit-ass energies. Swords and sadness. Swords are in our head. This, our feels, they're like, oh, fuck, what was me, what was me, what was me? No. You need the strength to overcome this. Okay? And go out there and have a boozy brunch, guys. Have a friggin' mimosa on me too. And just live your best lives. All right? Because you need to restore balance into your world. Intuitively, you need to know. Like, this could also be talking about somebody you're no longer speaking with because you had an ending. That which is meant for you guys will not pass you by. You know this. You need to remain focused on your agenda, even though your heart might be bleeding right now. What I don't understand is you're coming in from out of the cold. You're healing a broken heart. There is somebody that's bringing you happiness. Maybe it's in one avenue in your life. Maybe one avenue is doing well while the other one isn't. What do I mean by avenue? Your job and your career top form. Love life crazy as fuck. And you're trying to marry them both to be happy as fuck. And, you're dealing with that. I don't know, but that's what it looks like to me. I think you're starting to look at a situation for what it is, maybe, and that hurts you, but it's also healing you. What is this Three of Swords in reverse in the outcome? 5. Wow. Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know if some of you are dealing with an Aries or somebody that's older than you, or maybe you're the one that's older. I don't know. I'm talking about an age gap here. But this is somebody who takes control of situations. All right? The Emperor back there. And makes an offer to a new relationship or a new job or a new company altogether. Because the Emperor is he's a CEO of his own businesses. He's like a Jeff Bezos. This is Jeff Bezos, the Emperor. But this is you and your outcome with the Three of Swords in reverse. You are overcoming adversity with somebody that you're in a relationship with here. Because you mutually like each other. I just got done telling this to Aries, that sometimes like this Five of Wands, when you're arguing and you're fighting with somebody, sometimes it's a healthy fighting. Because it's somebody isn't holding back, you know, like it's somebody who's just burying their feelings and they're not putting it on the table and you don't resolve it. What happens is eventually you break apart and you don't know why, because you never had that fight or you never had that argument or you never spoke about it. This is the opposite of that. This is overcoming those blocks, obstacles, and challenges because you're having those discussions, trying to overcome your obstacles, blocks, and challenges while you're in union with somebody, because you mutually feel like you're either soulmates or you're meant to be. And this is what's healing the rift between the two of you. That's what that is. You're healing yourself and you're healing the rift between you and somebody here. I think you're coming to terms with something here, and it's doing something to you emotionally, but it's healing you nonetheless. That's the beautiful part. So because for a little while there, I felt like I was a little confused. I was like, what's happening here with Taurus? I know it's a different energy. I feel a little bit different, but I feel like there's some kind of like wokeness here, like you're awakening to something. And that's why you have the High Priestess. Now I get it. Yeah, I also feel like there's a new energy that's just changed you a little bit, because you're dealing with somebody where you have romantic feelings is here, and passion. And those are all the feels that we feel, you know, during honeymoon stages. Romantic feelings and passion and chemistry. Keep an open mind. This person might be different. That's why I was getting this vibe and I was a little confused. I'm like, what the hell is this? It's not like this page in reverse and this Hierophant in reverse. I was like, this is something not typical, not normal, not orthodox. And that's what this is. Keep an open mind. This person is different. But they're saying make the effort back here. Those of you that are members, the extended link is down below. We're going to clarify this with Tarot, and we'll get more details in regards to this. And I want to do a little bit of a deeper dive into this and see what's going on with the intentions of this person that you might be dealing with that I feel like is newish. All right, let's get some advice from the Moonology deck. And of course, we always go from Aries to Pisces on their feelings for you. Taurus, please. Whoop, that came out quick. Be bold and make the first move. Card on the moon. What's this at the bottom of the deck? Your hard work is paying off. Yeah, new moon in Capricorn. Some of you guys are really busting your ass with whatever this thing is that you invested in, or this side hustle. Some of you are doing really well at work and your hard work is paying off. Others of you, this could be talking about your relationship. I just feel like you guys have been putting so much effort into yourselves lately. It's starting to show to everybody, and you're attracting a lot of people. I feel like Taurus lately, you've been attracting mad people towards you. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, fuck it. Throw spaghetti up against the wall. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to say no? All right, fuck off. Bye, next. All right, guys, this is what I have for you. Please leave me your comments and like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next week.